In this video we are going to talk about finding the perfect wedding dress that'll suit the wedding theme you choose. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to Best for Brides channel for future updates. As a bride-to-be, you may be overwhelmed by the number of options when it comes to picking out your wedding dress. There are so many different shapes, colors, and styles for you to choose from that it can become challenging to pick just one. If this is where you're at in the process and aren't sure what type of dress will work best with your theme, watch on for some helpful tips. Decide on a theme for your wedding. One of the primary things that you need to do for you to be able to find the perfect wedding dress is to decide on a theme for your wedding. For instance, if you and your partner love going to the movies and you want to have a Hollywood-themed wedding, then finding a dress with an A-line skirt and spaghetti straps would be perfect. In case you want to rent a limo for your wedding to suit this movie-like theme, then make sure that your dress isn't too complicated so that you can get in and out of the car quickly. This way, you'll be able to find a dress that will reflect your personality as well as the style of your wedding. On the other hand, if you intend to throw a beach wedding, a dress with an empire waist and ruffles will be perfect. This is because these features will help to give you a breezy and relaxed look, which is ideal for a beach wedding. If you want to go for a casual-themed wedding inspired by the beauty of nature, then wearing a floral print dress would also be fitting. Rest assured that a pure white dress is no longer the only option that brides have for their wedding day. Planning a beach wedding, the ultimate guide. Another example is if you want to have a glamorous wedding, you'll need to find a dress that reflects this. This could mean wearing something with many embellishments, such as rhinestones, crystals, or lace. You can also choose to go for a dress with a plunging V neckline or backless. Just keep in mind that you'll need to find something that perfectly complements your figure and skin tone. Another thing to consider when picking a theme is the colors used. If your wedding will be based on color, such as pink, finding a dress in this shade would be ideal. However, if you're not too sure about the colors used for your wedding, it would be best to opt for something in a neutral color. Once you've decided on a theme for your wedding, make sure to do some research into what types of dresses will suit it well. You can either browse through an online boutique or go shopping in person at known bridal shops so that you won't end up making the wrong choice. If you're having a hard time finding an idea of what's available, then ask your bridesmaids for their help in choosing something that will suit your theme, and make sure to set aside some time on Pinterest or Google Images so that you can get more ideas about how other people did it successfully. Consider the season of your wedding date. In addition to picking out your wedding theme, it is also essential to know what season your big day will be in. This is because the weather can play a role in what type of dress you should wear. For instance, if your wedding is during winter, it might not be good to go for something that's too lightweight and airy since you'll need to stay warm throughout the night. In this case, please choose something that has sleeves or is otherwise heavier. Another example is that wearing a dress with an empire waist will give you protection from exposure to the sun during the summer months while still giving off a breezy vibe for your wedding day. Plus, it won't be too difficult to move around in this type of outfit even when dancing at your reception. On the other hand, if your wedding is during fall, you can wear something that has a richer color palette, such as burgundy or navy blue. This will reflect the colors of the leaves during this season and make for stunning photos. Think about the venue of your wedding. Another factor that you need to consider when looking for a perfect dress is the venue of your wedding. For example, if you're getting married in a church, you'll want to go for something more traditional and modest. In contrast, if you're having your ceremony in a more casual setting, then a shorter dress that is less conservative will be perfect. In addition, if the weather conditions are hot and humid, then it would be best to go for something sleeveless while going for an opaque fabric during cooler seasons such as winter or fall. Another example is when it comes to choosing a style. For example, if you're getting married outdoors, it might be best to go for a dress with long sleeves or an empire waist, as these will provide more coverage from the elements compared with dresses with spaghetti straps mermaid cuts. In addition, if your wedding is going to take place in an elegant location such as a Gothic-style mansion, then you can go for an off-the-shoulder dress or something with a lot of lace. Choose the right fabric. You also need to consider the type of fabric that would be best suited for your dress. For example, if you're getting married in the summertime, it's best to avoid dresses made of heavy materials such as velvet or taffeta. These fabrics will make you feel hot and uncomfortable under the bright sun. Instead, go for something made out of cotton, silk, or chiffon, which will be lightweight and airy. Another thing to consider is the color of your dress. For example, if you're wearing a light-colored dress, you might want to avoid heavy fabrics as they will make the dress look darker. On the other hand, if you're going for dark-colored clothing, it's best to choose a heavier fabric not to look too sheer or revealing. The suitable fabric will also play an essential role in making sure that your wedding dress fits the theme you have chosen because it will look more appropriate and be easier to handle. In addition, you'll need to consider the type of fabric that would work best for your body shape since certain materials may cause unwanted lines or bulges, which can make a dress unflattering and ill-fitting. Rest assured that if you do your research and find the perfect dress that fits all of these requirements, then it will be a piece that's beautiful, comfortable to wear as well as easy to dance in. Keep in mind your body shape. When looking for the perfect wedding dress, it is also essential to consider your body type as this will determine what style would look good on you. For example, if you have a pear-shaped figure, you should avoid dresses with a lot of fabric at the bottom as this will only make your hips and thighs look more prominent. Instead, go for something with a fitted waistline and A-line skirt, which will help to balance out your proportions. If you're more on the curvy side, then it might be best to steer away from tight-fitting dresses and instead go for something with more volume, such as a ball gown or an A-line skirt. This will help disguise any areas on your body that you're not too happy with. If you have a more petite frame, you can wear almost anything without worrying about looking overwhelmed in photos. Don't forget to add accessories. When trying on different wedding dresses, remember that the right accessories can help you look more beautiful. For example, if you have a strapless dress, then it would be best to wear something with straps such as long gloves or wrap, which will give off more coverage and hold everything in place just in case there's anything at all that you're worried about. Also, make sure to choose the right shoes as this will play a big part in completing your look and making sure that everything feels balanced. Again, if you have an empire waist, it would be best not to wear heels since they might end up distracting from the main focus of your dress, which is usually located between the waistline and the top of your head. The key is in ensuring that even your accessories will suit the theme of your wedding. In the end, if you're still struggling to find the right dress after doing some research on your own, don't hesitate to ask friends or family members for their opinion. Often, they will be able to spot something that you might not have thought of, which is why it's always a good idea to take their opinion into account. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you want to hear from us again, please subscribe to our channel, Best for Bride, for future updates. And visit our website, www.bestforbride.com.